Told my daughter to apologize to her husband after she cheated. I told my daughter to apologize to her husband. She had cheated. She sat at the table, eyes down, hands folded, pretending to be sorry. I said, "If your mother ever did that, I'd walk out." It was supposed to be an example, a lesson, but my wife laughed, mouth full of chocolate cake, and between chews she said, "Then you should have left me after the first convention, 27 years ago." The room froze. My daughter didn't look up, not at me, not at her mother. And in that silence, I realized something that hollowed me from the inside out. They'd known, both of them, for years. I didn't say a word, didn't ask a question. I just stood, placed my plate in the sink, and left. That was 3 days ago, and now I'm staring at my phone. 105 missed calls. All from them, all desperate. They finally understood what silence feels like. The night she said those words, my mind didn't rage. It detached, like a surgeon's hand during an autopsy, steady, clinical. Every memory of her smile became evidence. Every business trip turned into a clue. Every "I love you" became a rehearsed line in a long, well-practiced play. I went home that night, packed a small bag, and drove to my office. Didn't sleep, didn't eat, just sat there, letting 27 years replay in perfect, excruciating detail. She had cheated, and built an entire life on top of that rot. And somehow, my daughter, my little girl, had grown up learning that silence protects lies. I opened my laptop, logged into the joint accounts, insurance, pension, business shares. Every string of my life was tied to hers. Not anymore. I started to untie. The next morning, I met with my lawyer. No drama, no sob story, just signatures and precision. By noon, everything that once bore her name was transferred, sold, or frozen. Then came the photos. Hundreds of them, digital and physical. Vacations, anniversaries, family dinners. Her smile in every frame. I went through each one, deleting, burning, erasing. It wasn't anger, it was procedure, like removing infection before it spreads. That night, I drove back home. The house was quiet, but I could hear their laughter from years past echoing through the walls. I walked into the kitchen, her favorite spot. That stupid cake still sat in the fridge, half-eaten, mocking me. I left a note on the table, just one line. Truth doesn't need forgiveness, it only needs witnesses. Then I left again, for good. On the third day, the truth started working. My daughter called first, crying. Said her husband found the messages. Her affair mirrored her mother's. She asked if I told him. I hadn't, but I did something better. I told him the truth about my wife. 27 years late, but clean, complete, and I sent him proof. He didn't reply, didn't need to. Silence was enough. By evening, my wife called 43 times, then 60, then 80. By the time the calls hit 100, I knew the chaos had reached them both. The past had finally caught up. When I finally answered, I didn't speak. I let her voice break into the silence. "Why are you doing this?" she whispered. "Because you laughed," I said. She went quiet, and in that moment, I heard it. Her breathing, fast, uneven, the sound of someone realizing their empire of lies was burning. "I made a mistake," she cried. "No," I said. "You made a habit." Then I hung up. The world didn't end that night. It just stopped pretending. I checked my reflection in the mirror before leaving the hotel. Same face, different man. I wasn't angry anymore, just awake. I had spent 27 years building a family out of deceit, but in just 3 days, the truth rebuilt me. They wanted forgiveness. They wanted the comfort of my silence again. But silence is not peace, so I left it with them. This morning, I got another message. My daughter again. She wrote, "Dad, please come home. We need you." I stared at the words, then deleted the message. Because they don't need me. They need the version of me who didn't know. That man is gone. And the only thing I feel now is nothing. Not grief, not revenge. Just the clean, cold satisfaction of the truth finally being heavier than the lies. And as I walked away from everything I ever called home, I realized something I should have known years ago. Love without honesty is just slow betrayal. And I don't do slow anymore.